Hello and welcome. This is Formula 1 2013 Chinese Grand Prix predictions, a new feature to Ballboy 57. So every race I'm going to predict what I think's going to happen, who I think's going to win on the podium, crashes even, who's even going to come last. So as you can see, our latest winner of the Chinese Grand Prix is there with some very messy hair. That's Nico Rosberg. And the circuit itself looks pretty crazy with lots of hairpin turns and all sorts of things. And that whirly bit there, the kind of top right hand is actually the start of the race. And yeah, so that's going to be really wheel-to-wheel action down there like it has seen in previous events, but not so much contact though. It usually happens a few corners or so later. But so who is going to win? Well, I think you should really bet your money, and I probably would say that Mercedes will win this weekend. They've seemed pretty strong, but after seeing Massa on his Friday morning practice and free practice too, I've actually slightly changed my mind, but not that much to convince me that Massa or Fernando Alonso will win the Grand Prix. I think that Massa or Alonso is going to get onto the podium, but I think it might be a Mercedes 1-2 unless they don't have some sort of problem. But Lewis Hamilton or Nico Rosberg, I simply don't know yet, but I think that Nico Rosberg is going to get the upper hand. But Lewis might have a trick up his sleeve, because he's obviously been in many teams before, and he probably always will have. Oh no, sorry, this is the wrong picture. Yeah, that's better. Nice, happy Lewis Hamilton. He could be a race-winning factor. He could be challenging Nico Rosberg, but Nico has a trick up his sleeve of his own. In fact, he seems pretty quick, and he's a bit of a Chinese Grand Prix specialist, as David Coulthard says. And yeah, Nico just has this natural liking of this circuit, and most drivers actually don't really like it that much. They think it's quite a difficult and challenging circuit, and that's why Nico Rosberg's doing so well. But here's a fact: only Lewis Hamilton has won there twice. No other drivers, and this is like the Chinese Grand Prix only started a few years ago, 9 years ago, was it? 2004. And Lewis is the only person to win it twice, in 2008 and in 2011. So could Nico Rosberg change that? We just simply don't know. But a lot of drivers can change that. In fact, Alonso could change that. Vettel could change that. Rosberg could change, and well, so Rosberg as well. Raikkonen could change that. A lot of drivers can change that, because a lot of people have only won there once. And so yeah, that's going to be quite strange. But the number of retirements, 2 years in a row now, there's only been one retirement from a Grand Prix. In 2012 last year, it was Schumacher with a wheel coming loose, and again the same problem to Al-Jafari in 2011. So the last crash in the Chinese Grand Prix was actually Liuzzi crashing into Kobayashi and Buemi. And now you may be thinking, hang on, why is there a red thing there under there? Well, actually that's because they are not a driver anymore, or maybe because there's no such word as Kobayashi and Buemi. So yeah, so Liuzzi is basically a crash mastermind sometimes on the first lap. He crashed on the first lap in Italy, remember, and caused all that drama, and in China as well. And you can see his head is actually the shape of a helmet. So maybe he's been racing too long. But So he's retired now anyway, but you can see he just lost the back end there, and you can see him in the green, the white and the orange car there, not the one in the background but the one nearest to you. He just slides and swipes any cars in his way, unfortunately. And yeah, that was very unfortunate. And the picture there to your right with the wheels coming off is Sebastian Buemi. So I think there might be a bomb about to explode at Red Bull, because if you're in a situation like they were last time, maybe Sebastian might be kindly enough to let Mark through. Just don't know yet. But yeah, so there could be a bit of explosives around at Red Bull. So my predictions then for this race are going to be not Lewis, because he's not there, not Hamilton, not angry Hamilton, but I'm going to go for Nico Rosberg to win this Grand Prix. I really think that Rosberg can do it, and I think Mercedes can get a 1-2. I'm going to say third is going to be Massa / Alonso. I'm going to say it's Massa or Alonso, I'm not quite sure which one. I'm going to say fourth is going to be Webber. Fifth is going to be Vettel. Sixth is going to be Raikkonen. Now, there hasn't been a crash for like 2 years, and I'm thinking, just to add that little bit of tension, I think there's going to be a crash on the first few laps. That's going to knock a few people out of the race, and also cause a safety car. Or even a red flag. I don't know if there's going to be a red flag, but I think a safety car. The reason being because this past 2 years there hasn't been a crash, and maybe there's a reason for that, but I'm going for something different. I'm going to say that there's going to be some sort of incident. So maybe there could be a kaboom. So I'm going to say that. So Rosberg in first, Hamilton in second. Also Rosberg to get the pole position, or Hamilton. Massa or Alonso in third, Webber fourth, Vettel fifth, and Raikkonen in sixth place. And Grosjean probably will come seventh. And well, who's going to do well in the midfielder? Well, I'm going to say 8th and 9th for Adrian Sutil and Paul di Resta. Who's going to get the final championship point? Well, I'm going to give that point to Nico Hülkenberg. He seems very good in the running, and you know, he scored points in Malaysia on his first race, where everyone was doing on the second race. And no points for McLaren. I still don't think McLaren are there. I think they're going to be 11th and 12th, just missing out on a few points. But that's my predictions. What's yours? Put who you think's going to win in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll try and get a lovely intro and everything back on and running. If you want to know why I haven't been doing any videos for a very long time, you probably haven't realised that I've been uploading them somewhere else on different channels. So I've done 2 fantastic videos, from 10 minutes 30 in practice, Australia season 1 practice, which is the first link, and the second link is the one that I uploaded to Gaming Slares, a community, which is really good. But make sure to subscribe to this channel, and for more F1 content and other racing content as well. So just make sure to click on that subscribe button there. Yeah, so make sure to like and have a look at these 2 videos that I've done. If you think you know I'm going on a bit, you want to skip to the good action, well, it's a really good video. The first link, which is like practice or something like that, skip to 10 minutes and 30 seconds and just wait, and there's going to be some brilliant editing going on there. And also on the second link on Gaming Slares, make sure to like it as well, and if you want to see it, then skip to exactly lap 2. Thanks for watching. Remember, to click on that button there, subscribe, and to get more of these contents and everything. As you can see, yeah, this is pretty average, nothing big that I've done really, but just with the help of a simple program which is just very simple and quick and easy to do. So yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, thumbs up and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.